Hi, in this video we are going to learn about the verb tener, which means in English to have. Okay. In our last video we learned about the verb ser, which means to be. So we learned how to say like I am, yo soy, or he or she is, él, ella es, etc. In this video we are going to learn the forms of tener. So I have, he or she has. Okay, we're going to first look at the forms, and then we are going to practice with some sentences. So let's start out with the forms here. So we have our subject pronouns listed here, and we are going to write the forms of the verb tener. So for yo, I have is yo tengo. Our different ways of saying you, in the informal register, you have is tú tienes. And in the formal register, you have is usted tiene. Okay. He or she has, again, we're going to use the same verb form as the formal you. So you have formally is usted tiene. He has is él tiene. And she has is ella tiene. Okay. We have nosotros or nosotras tenemos. All right, we have a couple of different ways to say you all or you plural. In Spain, if I wanted to say like you all have brown hair, for example, I would say vosotros, or if it's a group of girls, vosotras tenéis. And it has an accent mark on the second E there. And if I were in Mexico and I wanted to say like all of you have brown hair, I would say ustedes tienen. And then to say they have, I'm going to use the same verb form as the ustedes form. So you all have, ustedes tienen. They have, ellos or ellas if it's a group of girls. Tienen. Okay, so there we have all of the forms of tener. Yo tengo, tú tienes, usted tiene, él o ella tiene, nosotros o nosotras tenemos, vosotros o vosotras tenéis, ustedes tienen, ellos o ellas tienen. So let's practice here with sentences. Mi madre blank los ojos cafés. My mom has brown eyes. Mi madre, that's ella, right? Her pronoun would be she. So the form we're going to use is tiene. Mi madre tiene los ojos cafés. Mis hermanas blank el pelo rubio. So my sisters have blonde hair. Now my sisters, a group of girls, would be they, right? Ellas, they have, or my sisters have blonde hair. So mis hermanas tienen el pelo rubio. I have green eyes. Yo tengo los ojos verdes. You and your siblings have red hair. So that's the plural you, like all of you guys have red hair. So we know there's a couple of ways to say that. In Spain, we'd say tenéis, we'd use the vosotros form. And in Mexico, we'd say tienen, we'd use the ustedes form. So we can say tú y tus hermanos tenés el pelo pelirrojo, or tú y tus hermanos tienen el pelo pelirrojo. All right. Mi hermana y yo, my sister and I, that's we, right? My sister and I, or we, have a cat. Mi hermana y yo tenemos un gato. Mi abuelo no blank pelo. My grandfather does not have hair. Mi abuelo, his pronoun would be he, right? And so we'd use the form of tener for él. So mi abuelo no tiene pelo. Los estudiantes. Now we're talking about a group of people. They, right? Los estudiantes, or they, have the books. Los estudiantes tienen los libros. You guys, ustedes, and now we don't have to put vosotros because it says right here we're going to use the ustedes form. So you guys all have straight hair, or all of y'all have straight hair. We don't have a really good way to use the plural you in English. But all of you have straight hair. Ustedes tienen el pelo liso. All right, let's ask a couple of questions, both in the informal register and the formal register. Do you have a cat? For that, we're going to use in the informal, we're going to use the to form, right? So, tienes tú un gato? And let's say you're talking to your teacher and you want to be more formal. Hey, do you have a pencil? In that case, we're going to use the usted form in the formal register. ¿Tiene usted un lápiz? All right, a couple more. Mis abuelos, so my grandparents, have white hair, el pelo blanco. My grandparents would be they, so mis abuelos tienen el pelo blanco. And finally, mi hermano y yo, blank, los ojos azules. So my brother and I have blue eyes, los ojos azules. My brother and I would be we, so we would use the nosotros form there. Mi hermano y yo tenemos los ojos azules. All right. In the section here in your Cornell notes, write a short summary of what you've just learned about the verb tener. Adios.